Yes, I am Omaro Emmanuel. I'm 24, 23 years old. I'll be making 24 in 2 weeks' time. Mm, I'm a resident of Kitgum District here in Uganda. I joined the training 4 days ago. Matter of fact, what I've experienced in the second day uh, about mainly climate awareness. About, as you know, the world is experiencing the worst period ever, where we are experiencing the worst global climate changes. As in the training session, what I've learned so far, among the main agenda of permaculture is they are creating awareness against the, what is ravaging the world as per now about the climate change. And also, I'm one such person who is advocating for making our planet more greener. And also, I'm an upcoming environmentalist. I have been actively participating in the session for the last. What I'm experiencing is adding more value to me as environment is concerned. And I'm pretty sure by the end of the training, at least it will add more value to me, so long as environmental concerns is concerned. One of my dreams, like vision, I hope to achieve after the training and maybe when the group has left, what I have to promise is I'll emphasize on planting more trees and infecting people with the knowledge I've got and I'm still getting. I have to be very infectious about the knowledge I'll get to anyone who will be around me. I'll have to at least convey that message to the person. And also, further skills they're about to give us, like practical skills in agriculture and also agribusiness in particular. I finished my education, so what I'm opting for this permaculture training, I'll be able to generate some money. As you know how the situation is for now, this unemployment issue, I hope permaculture will have enormous benefit to me and everyone, the family, friends, neighbors, and everyone who knows me better. I will be in particular to impact something at least after the training. I do appreciate permaculture for what they are doing, the sacrifice, and everything, the resources there. I don't have much, just appreciating you will change the world. That is what I'm sure. Together we will change this planet Earth. Thank you.
I'm Nyaro Dennis Tabo, age 31, a resident of Awusel. Coming to know this program, this through my friends, Nakafer Brenda. She's introduced us into this program in this here. So having had the program, it is so beneficial for myself. Then by that time we organize people, members of 25, to come and attend the meeting. Now, what I obtained in this training, the basic knowledge about ourselves, we the Africans. To understand more, we can put in the past tense, the past, the present, and the future tense. So the past talk about the past history. What was in the past? What is in the present? And what will it be in the future? So I myself, I think about the future. For me myself, I realize that permaculture is the best to improve our life, because in the presence we are the present people now in the in this earth. So for the future, for our children, we need to teach them how they will how will they be in the future? Not the education from the school, because many are taught about do not cut tree. Even the lecturers this like that one. But they are the one going to cut those trees. They are the one having money to demolish the area. Example, the swamps, mostly in Kampala, the swampy place, now people are sitting on the swamp. That is destroying the future of our generation. Even though you have money, you will suffering from the sunshine. Because of that one, I realized that thing is burning in myself. Then I realized that's mistake we are doing, we the children and the adults. We need to teach our children the bad part of cutting the tree and the good part of planting the tree. For me, myself, I've already prepared myself to plant a tree to save the environment, and that tree even help us. How can we treat our diseases in the past? We look at the past and the present. How are we doing now? In the future generation, this is how we can learn. Having got the information, I will not keep quiet. I will go to my neighbor, I will teach them and plant more trees to preserve our environment. Briefly, I would like to thank the permacultures.
I'm called Alum Susan. I come from Kidgum district. When I was invited for permaculture training, I was so impressed because I always hear about permaculture but had not known what permaculture is. Now since I started this training, they introduced what permaculture is, and what I learned from it, I learned that in permaculture, it helps us in our culture to always dwell on our cultural practices. That one helps us to maintain the fertility of our land by using organic, by producing our own pesticides or fertilizers, not relying on artificial fertilizers. Because I learned that by using those artificial fertilizers, our land is affected. And what I learned is also that we have 3 principles that helps us in permaculture. That is being friendly to the earth, being friendly to the people around us, and being friendly to the future. With the future, we don't burn the trees, we don't cut the trees, and the earth, we don't use other chemicals on our land in order to maintain the fertility. We produce our own. And then for the people, I learned that in permaculture, we need to help the sick, we need to help when a member dies in the family, we go and help each other. So that is briefly what I've learned. I'm impressed about the training. Now, in my own plan, if I move out after the training, I want to sensitize my community that cutting trees affects the rain formation, it affects our land, and it affects the surrounding. So when I go back to other groups, I'll also advocate for permaculture garden because it is not expensive. We don't spend a lot of money buying these inputs. Thank you.
My name is Disaimana Jacqueline. My name is Disaimana Jacqueline. I come from Oruchinga Refugee Settlement, Isinjo district. I attended the course of permaculture in May 2021. I really loved the course. Then I really want to practice and share the knowledge and skills I got from permaculture. I'm here in Kitgum for apprenticeship so that I become ambassador in Oruchinga Refugee Settlement. I really thank Malang Gambo for sponsoring me to come here in Kitgum for apprenticeship. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I am Oluwain Dennis. I'm a resident of Awutsel, Kitgum Municipality, Kitgum District. I am aged 33 years I came to know about this permaculture through our colleague Brenda. She told us about permaculture, and after getting inspired through what she told me, I became interested and I opted to join this course because our lecturer told us that what is important in life is we have not to stop learning. So after getting interested, we were told that training is going to be done. I want to appreciate so much our lecturer who gave us this training, because I was a farmer, yes, and even up to this time I'm a farmer. I had been farming, but I had limited knowledge about farming. I want to appreciate so much our teacher for giving us, because I never knew about the ethics of permaculture. I came to know after this training, and we realized that there are three things that we have to know about permaculture ethics. We have to care for the earth, care for our lives. We have three ethics, and through that, I've learned a lot. My inspiration about this thing is I wanted to explore much more knowledge which I've got about permaculture, and I'm so encouraged about permaculture, and I wanted to also be one of the trainer.
I'm a Chungluan Kilokete, down the Kidgum district. I've been a Tietongama no permaculture. Permaculture beru Rugmano Futpangeo, Ubeti, a tea for your head and nail, Ngama, permaculture, Bitimu, Upona. Upona can be your poporo, work porco by my bear, my pay one. Upona can meet on yen me a pattern giporo, had more poro me a loe bore, which had malo. Upona can me better down. Nearing can be better down, me conya down. Gana, I know, keep for you. Can me Pietro Jimmy keep poro, Fonya. Get a mere piet kere, get a mere capi, waro, a joke kere, near work around the poro, when they're taking a year. Me a mukane. Kito miara a yup kere king on. Miara ka juer poro, patching, when ngom of ye, and only fertilizer. Patchana will fertilizer more, can come apart. Carry poro ini balongom. Where ya nim, no don't pay conyo, your mother and kiribet and come a pay logo. Near you get ma, be done my bay and nim. But down, but you're my and a foil.